Hi guys, Kelly here, and as promised, I'm bringing you the CYO, or the Call It Your Own, eyeshadow palette in, this one's called Pack-a-Punch. So, I did go online, and I did do some research. I found this at Walgreens for $7.50. There are 10 eyeshadow shades. 8 of which are just regular normal eyeshadows, 2 of which are cream eyeshadows, 1 liquid primer, and 1 liquid highlighter. So I didn't know this, but when I went into Walgreens the other day, they have testers there. Can you believe that? I was like, oh my god. So their single eyeshadows actually swatched really nicely, but since I wasn't able to play with them, I was just able to swatch them. I didn't really get a good feel for them, so they were just really pretty. So there are pluses and minuses, and we're going to ignore the bangs. I can't get them to do anything. I'm on day 2 of clean hair, so they're not going to do anything. And I haven't put any product in. So it comes with this double-ended brush. This is actually not a bad fluffy brush. And I guess you could use this for your under eye, whatever. I have my own brushes for that. So pluses and minuses. Plus, it has a mirror. Minus and plus. So inside, you get, here's your 2 cream eyeshadows and your your highlighter and your primer. So I also ignore my nails. So the problem is that while there is a sticky cover over it right now, it's not going to stay there. You have to eventually take it off, and your powders will get into these. I mean, I guess you could cover it over and over and over. I don't know. Keep, recovering it. The eyeshadows, to me, one thing that is a con is that it does not have, the eyeshadows are singularly don't have names in the palette. I do not like that. That's not a secret. So take that as with a grain of salt. I mean, always go out and test your own things. Don't, but they're pretty, they're pretty decent. I will swatch them for you. I was going to do an eyeshadow look, and I will use this brush. I will not be using their primer. I only use my own primer. Which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Yes. I put this crap on my my eyelids, and my eyeshadow stays all day long. No joke. Through naps, through rain, through sweating, I can work an 8-hour day and my eyeshadow will be still there. Also, if I use a little bit of fixative spray. So yeah, we're not going to do a big heavy look because I'm not going to beat the rest of my face. I'm just going to do a little bit of eyeshadow look. I guess I can use this as a mirror. You guys, right now in Oregon, it's such a pretty day out. At least in my part of Oregon. I live in the Tigard area. I'm about to yell at my dogs. Get in here, Loki. Loki. Because it's such a nice day, there's random people out. And he thinks that he needs to be on the back porch to bark randomly at strangers. There is a film over the mirror here, but I'm not going to take it off because... why? Alright, we're going to use this brush. I'm not going to use their highlighter either. I use my own highlighters. So, and I know you're like, well, you really can't test it out, and you're right. Maybe later when I'm just going to be hanging around the house tomorrow. But I have crap to do today, and I am not trusting an unknown primer on my eyeballs right now. So let's see here. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is kind of a transition shade. Put it on my... there's a lot of fallout, but that's to be expected. It's talc is the main ingredient. And all I'm doing with my setting, with this transition shade, is I'm setting the primer. There's a lot of fallout, and the brush, it's also has loose hairs. You probably won't be able to pick that up. But it has, maybe I can get it closer. Yeah, there you go, you can kind of see it. How it has loose, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, okay. Wow. Well, we were wrong about the brush. Okay, I got a different brush. I don't even know where I got this. Oh, it's a crown brush. I must have got it from one of my Ipsy bags. Okay, and let's see. What kind of look do I want to do today? I don't want to do anything dark. I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, which I would tell you its name except for it doesn't have one. Oh yeah, with a different brush, it actually is really nice. And I'm gonna pop this into my crease. Now, these are pretty pigmented. Yeah, with a different brush, with this brush right here, this crown brush, it actually is doing a really nice job. There's not as much fallout. Okay. I guess it really just depends on the brushes and stuff like that. Well, that's what I'm done with my eyeshadow look now. This is it. So now there are, I think I'm going to take I don't know how well this is going to swatch, so I need to... It's really sheer. I forgot what I did with my fixative spray. I put it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Found it. And I'm not using anything, I'm just using Wet n Wild Photo Focus matte. Okay. Yeah, this is still kind of I was hoping for something that was, you know, kind of poppin', but I know I said I wasn't going to, but it's driving me crazy. Can't quite see what I'm doing. Okay. So to finish the look, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one. And I'm just going to brush it along the top of my Alright, I'm going to pop on my eyeliner, my mascara, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Alright, pop the glasses back on so I can see what I'm seeing. I can see you seeing me, yay! Okay, so final thoughts on this. So the shadows are pigmented and they are, I mean, so they're pigmented and they, they have a little bit of fallout when you use certain brushes, because I noticed that when I used their brush, crap was falling all over the place, including the bristles of their own brush. So the brush is a pass for me. And I didn't use their highlighter, their primer, their cream shadows. I'm not a big fan of cream shadows. That's not true. I am. I'm just not. I don't want to take the plastic off and then get them messed up. I guess that's what I'm worried about. If it had been more, had more of a cover over it, so that way when I was going in for the black, it wouldn't get into this, which is their highlighter. Or no, I'm sorry, that's a gold. It's just a gold cream shadow. There is nothing that can ruin a makeup look faster than going in for a good cream shadow and getting a black speck in there, and then going in there and there's a big black streak in the middle of your gold cream shadow. So that's a drawback for me. The fact that the shadows don't have names is a drawback for me. Now that's just personal preference. That has nothing to do with the palette. I like the fact that it comes with a mirror and all for $7.50. I am going to say that this is actually a pretty good buy. I wish that the colors. My problem with palettes these days now are everything is nude and beige and brown, and while that's a good look, I like brighter colors. I like the pinks and the purples, the greens, the yellows, the oranges. I very much like that. That's something that needs to come back, especially now that it's spring. The fall colors need to go away, and the spring and summer colors need to come. Alright guys, so I would definitely say that if you have $7.50 and you're looking for a good eyeshadow palette and you have your own brushes, of course, that to go out and get this. But anyways, I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Thanks for staying subscribed. If you are not subscribed and you don't want to miss any of my beautiful face, then please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And remember to stay strong, be you, and be beautiful. Bye!